was like, oh my God, I got caught.
Talk some real cash shit, been in my bag, bitch, I'm doing real fine. I'm doing better than all of my ops. I pop shit on the gram and in real life. Talk that talk, I'ma walk that walk. I only speak facts. None of these bitches is seeing me, and that's just that on that. Stay down 10 toes, I'm a real bitch. I don't play around.
What it do, YouTube? What's new? It's your girl, and I'm back here another day, another dollar. You feel me? And in today's video, you guys, I'm gonna be doing another story time for you guys. I'm gonna be doing a story time. I'm gonna be telling you guys the time I snuck out the house to see a boy, and it wasn't for me. Y'all hear that? It wasn't for me, y'all. I snuck out the house to see a boy, and it wasn't for me. Your girl was not bad. But yeah, that's gonna be the story time. Make sure you like, comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time I post, upload, do anything on the channel. Because we come with things on it. And yeah, let's just get straight into this video because it's juicy. So get your popcorn, your chips, your soda, your everything, because it's juicy. Alright, let's go. Alright, you guys. So let's start off by saying I want to say I was around 12, 13. Around 12, 13. Yeah. So, I was with my sister, whatever, my twin. And I don't have, like, an actual twin that looks like me. I have a sister that's a twin, okay? So, yeah. So, basically, I was with her. And we were at her mom's house. Her grandmother's house. So, we were there. And, basically, she was talking to this boy who I used to talk to. Like, I used to talk to him, whatever. And I broke up with him. But I got a whole story time on him coming through. So she used to talk to him, whatever. I used to talk to him. She was talking to him. So, boom. They texting and stuff. And she like, oh, do you know me and so-and-so go out? We're going to call him Uber Eats. Y'all already know the names I give. Because I was thinking about food. I actually got food right here. But, yeah. So basically she was like, oh, do you know me and Uber Eats go out? And I'm like,
wait a damn minute. What?
I ain't know, but he put me on. So she was telling me whatever, and she was like, oh, it's his little I think it was his little sister or brother or whatever birthday. And if you live in New York, you live in Brooklyn, you know, because I was living in Brooklyn at the time, not Queens, you know that about Atlantic Terminal, Atlantic Mall. So she was like, you know, they're having a little party for his little sibling, whatever. It's in Atlantic Terminal at Chuck E. Cheese, you know, Chuck E. Cheese, that's the link up. You let the little kids play and you sit down, you know, try to be grown. But yeah, that's what she was saying. She was like, so I want to go see. So she lived close by, like, it was like 3-4 stops on the train or whatever. So that day, right, I was supposed to get picked up to go home. So she's like, oh, you know, or whatever the case may be, let's go. So she went to her grandmother, and her grandmother was like, she didn't tell her grandmother. We was trying to think of what to tell her grandmother, because we're not going to tell her grandmother, oh, we're going with a boy, because my parents know I'm over by her mom's house, but you know, they was not sending me to the mall by myself at that time. Like, I was too young to do that. So we had to think of a plan. For me, she could go wherever she went by herself as long as she let them know where she was going. I didn't have that relationship with my parents. I got that relationship with my grandmother, but I didn't have that relationship with my parents. So my parent, yeah. So I'm like, all right, we gotta think of a lot. Like, we gotta think of a lot, because I'm supposed to get picked up. I don't know what time I'm getting picked up, but I know it's gonna be later on. And it was like around 12 around that time. I knew I was gonna get picked up later on because it was a Sunday and I had school the next day, and we went to school together. So I knew I was gonna get picked up around, like, you know, 8-9 o'clock for me to go home, because I lived in Brooklyn. I live like 10 minutes away from her, like 15 minutes away from her. So, you know, we had to think about it. So we over there plotting what to say, what to tell her grandmother. So we came up with the conclusion that we were going to tell her grandmother that we needed more soap for the laundry or whatever, and Target had a sale. that was what we concluded. So we went with her grandmother. We went to in her grandmother room, and we was like, you know, grandma, because I call her grandma too. We was like, grandma, Target's having a sale, and so we want to go get laundry detergent, all that other stuff. Do you need anything? So she like, yeah. She gave us a little list, y'all. She gave us a little list that had like 4 items on it. She's like, make sure and pick these things up because I need it to cook dinner and stuff like that. Don't take too long. Be back before 7, so I cook dinner before 8, so you could eat before you go home to your mom. So I'm like, Gucci. We got this. So we over there. It's like after 12. We didn't leave the house till like after 2. We over there getting ready, taking showers, you know, doing each other hair. We had twist in, like the box braids, but it was the twist, and it would look like box braids, but it's a twist. You know what I mean? They braid the top, and then it's twist all the way down. So we had those. So we over there. Ooh, which bed should we wear our hair? We putting on. What did we put on? I wasn't in the thing for makeup and lashes at that time. I forgot what we was putting on, but I think we just put on like a little foundation or whatever. So I wasn't wearing makeup. I got beat up. No, we put on mascara. My mom would have beat me if I had on makeup then. So you put on mascara and all that. So we over there getting, you know, cute, whatever the case may be. I don't know why I'm getting cute, y'all. I don't know why the hell I'm getting cute. This is not my man. This is not my nigga. And I'm over here getting cute. First, I'm already sneaking out, which is bad. I'm on somebody else's time sneaking out. I gotta make it back home. And she expecting us to bring stuff for dinner. And it's just like, yo. And one thing I did not like think about so much is that I should have thought about it then, but I always think about it now. Atlantic Terminal is where you see everybody. Like if you live in Brooklyn, you know that you see Atlantic, like you being in Atlantic Terminal, you see everybody. And now that I go to school, you know what I mean, downtown, it's like that's even worse because you're going to see everybody. You get what I'm saying? So I wasn't thinking about it then. I wasn't thinking about, yo, I gotta go downtown. What if I run into somebody? I wasn't thinking about that, and I should have thought about that. But we gonna get into it. So we getting ready to leave, whatever. You know, we both had what did I have? She had the iPhone. I had an iPhone. I think I had the 4. She had the 5. I think I got the first iPhone that came out. Oh no, I think we both had the 5. No, she had the 6 and I had the 5 SE or something like that. So her grandmother would have had my number, but she, before we leave the house, every time she was the type where she'll call us before we walk out the door to make sure that our number worked and our phone is on and all that other stuff, because she was not playing the game. So she like, all right, your phone is on. She checking our phone and stuff like that. I'll be like, Gucci. So now we leave, y'all. When we walked out that door and we made it out that building, we turned, like, the way the building is, it's like in the middle of the block. So we walked to the corner and we turned the block and started walking to the train. We got so hyped. We walking like, yeah. Y'all, why the hell am I so hyped? I'm not going to see my nigga. I didn't even have a boyfriend at that time, because that was the boy I was talking to, like, I wouldn't even say on and off. I was just like, I just wanted a boyfriend just to have one. So it was just like, I'm gonna talk to you. Like, it wasn't no, oh, I had a crush on him. Anything. No. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you because I wanted a boyfriend. I was in freaking 5th grade, you guys. 5th grade. Like, think about this. All right, 5th grade. So now, we going, whatever the case may be. Now, he texting her. We on the train, and the train came from underground. He texting her, like, where you at? You almost here. Now, mind you, from her house to Atlantic Terminal, like on the train, it's basically 2 stops on the train. Keep that in mind, it's 2 stops. So I think it's 3 stops. So we on the train, whatever, we get there. Now we get off the train. He texts her like, are you here yet? I miss you, I want to see you. She texts him, she like, yeah, I'm walking upstairs, come and get me, whatever the case may be. So we walking into Atlantic Terminal, y'all. We walking into Atlantic Terminal. And I see somebody just staring at me, guys. And mind you, I don't, like, me personally, my mom was the type where I was not going outside. The closest I was going outside was in my neighborhood. Because I lived in Brownsville. So the closest I was going outside was in my neighborhood, bro. Like, if I was going across the street to the park, the little basketball court, if you live in Brownsville, you know what I'm talking about. But otherwise, I was not going nowhere. She was not letting me out her sight. She did not play that. My mom already did not want me living in the hood, growing up in the hood to be like one of these hood rat girls. She was not, like, with it. You get what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with them. They live their life. I live my life. I know my quality and what I'm worth. But she was not with it for me to be like, you know, 16, got the long nails, long lashes, and I'm having a baby. She was not with that. So I was not outside, y'all. So I felt so hyped to be away. I guess that's why I was so hyped to be away. Like, I'm outside, I'm free, feel me? So, ooh, sorry, y'all, I had to sneeze. So yeah, basically, you know, I was so hyped to be away, feel me? So now, boom, it's starting to get juicy. I see somebody, right, staring at me. Like, you know how you feel somebody staring at you? So I keep going. I'm like I'm watching my surroundings. I'm like, what the hell? Why the person staring at me? But I didn't think too much of it. I'm just like, maybe, you know, maybe they, you know, I don't know, recognize my mom. I don't know what the case may be. But I wasn't thinking like, oh my God, I'm getting caught. Like, oh my God, I wasn't thinking about it, bro. Alright, y'all. So boom, he come downstairs. If you know, in the front of Atlantic Terminal, where it got like the pretzel place and the Long Island Railroad right there. So we standing right there. Boom, by the long stairs where it's glass. You know, you look over, it's the stairs to go downstairs for the Long Island Railroad. So we stand against the glass. Boom, we just stand up there, you know, putting our arms on the rail. We chit chatting it up from me. She see him, so she walks towards him. You know, she hug him, kissing her, kissing me. So he sees me. This way, I was like, what? He sees me, right? He said, was good. Nigga, we used to date. What you mean was good? Like, he just like, always good. I was like, hey. He wasn't giving me a hug or nothing. Like, he was so focused on her. And I, like, in my head, I'm like, did he think this was supposed to make me jealous? Because he couldn't get a girl for nothing. I cleaned him up. Like, and like, he couldn't, like, come on now. And then on top of that, funny thing is, after they broke up, we started talking again, which is wacky to me because I was such a child where I didn't know that mindset. Like, bro, I don't even need you. And like, I then broke up with him probably like a month after we started talking again, because it was just like, but we in 5th grade. I don't even want you. I just wanted a boyfriend because everybody else had one. So yeah, and I didn't do nothing with him down. I was a virgin. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, boom. They hugged me, kissed, whatever. So they looking. Now, to get to Chuck E. Cheese in Atlantic Terminal, you gotta go up 3 escalators. It's the first level that you coming on. You gotta go up the escalator. Then you on Target level. Then you gotta go up another escalator. So it's 2 escalators, I guess. Yeah. So basically, basically, you guys, I cut myself in my braces. So we going up the escalator, whatever. The first escalator, y'all. And the same person that was watching me downstairs is on the escalator, like 2 people behind us. And the person's like, Rihanna. And I'm like, I don't know you. Why are you calling me? So I instantly turn my head and I tell my sister, I'm like, do we know that person? Like, do our dad know that person? Something? And my sister like, no, I don't know that person at all. And I'm like, alright. So I turn back my head. Now we get to the second escalator now to go up to Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is on its own level. Like I said, if you live in Brooklyn, you know. So we get on that second escalator, whatever. The person comes on the second escalator. One person behind us. So there's one person in between us. And they like, that is. Yeah, that's her. And I'm like, oh shit. So then we get in Chuck E. Cheese, whatever, boom. I say what's up to his family because I like, you know, met his family, whatever. Say what's up to his family. They give me a hug. They saying what's up to my sister, you know. His little sister adored me. So we were playing games, stuff like that. So we moving about Chuck E. Cheese, boom. We was in Chuck E. Cheese for, I kid you not, about 25 minutes. About 25 minutes. No, I want to say 30 minutes tops. Yeah, biggest mistake of my life. One of my. Now I don't think this is a mistake, but it was funny as hell now. So then, boom, I get a call. I ain't saying from who. We gonna call this person DoorDash. I get a call from DoorDash, and the call said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm getting something for my sister's grandmother. That's not what I asked. I asked, where are you? I'm at Atlantic Terminal. What? You where? Your mother don't fuck. I'm giving you by the time I get to her house. For y'all asses to be there. And you get your shit and I'm dropping you home. And that's that. You got to the time I get there. Click. My mind went blank. Blank. Y'all, I was like, oh my God, I got caught.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yo, I was so like in shock, like bro, this is my first time sneaking out. It was to meet a boy, but it wasn't for me, and I'm getting yelled at. What? So yeah, I was so scared. Yeah, I and mind you, Chuck E. Cheese was so crowded back then because they still had the little bouncy thing. Like it was like a thing you could crawl into, you would crawl around and stuff. They still had that attached in the store. Now they don't have it no more, but they still had it. So basically that was there, whatever. So you like when I mean there was so much kids, I cannot find my sister, I couldn't find the boy, I couldn't find the boy's family no more. So I'm looking and I'm looking. I found his family. I'm like, have you seen them? They're like, no, we don't know where they went. I'm looking. Never in my mind did it occur call her phone. Let me tell you why it didn't occur. Because you're in Chuck E. Cheese and you call somebody's phone, you ain't gonna hear a goddamn thing over all the kids screaming and the music playing and Chucky on the stage and all of this bullshit. So therefore, when they had them tubes and you could crawl out in them tubes, it was loud as hell. You ain't hearing your goddamn phone. So I'm over here like, like where is he? Like, I'm not gonna call her phone. I'm like, where is he? So y'all, I'm looking. Boom! I finally found them. I'm like, we gotta go. She's like, why are you rushing me? It's not that serious. If you feel some type of feel some type of way, baby, we got to go. Like, DoorDash is picking me up. Literally, like. By the time we get there, he's gonna be there. Cause when I heard where he was, like when I heard his background, I knew where he was. So I'm like, yo, we gotta go right now. Like he's not playing. He said by the time he get there, I better be there or else. Like we gotta go. My mom can't find out about this one because my mom, she was crazy. So I'm like, nah, we gotta go. We gotta beat him there. Like we gotta beat him there. Like seriously. So boom. She like, all right, we gotta leave. He walked us to the train, gave a kiss, all that other stuff. Then he wants to give me a side hug. That little nigga, get away from me! I don't want a hug from you. I'm over here getting in trouble because come see your ass, and it was meant for me to see you. I don't even care about seeing you. I can see you in school. Like, I'm like, whew, I'm trying to relax, y'all. I'm shaking on the train. I get anxious and angry. I start shaking. I'm shaking on the train. I wasn't angry. I was just anxious. And she trying to calm me down. She's like, we're going to beat him. We're only taking it like 3 stops. We're going to beat him. Yeah, we got there. I kid you not, we got there. It's a Sunday, mind you. It's a Sunday. The train's running slow. So we got there in 20 minutes. Boom. And we got on a stop by Lefferts. I think that's Lefferts. And Lefferts only has the C train. So it's running local. You get what I'm saying? So like Sunday is going to be slower. So we got there in about 20 to 25 minutes. Getting there, we got there in like 10 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So it took longer. So as soon as we get there from the train station, I'm like, let's go. Like, we're not walking, like, because I'm afraid. Like, he's driving and he drove so crazy. He drives crazy and fast. He don't drive too crazy, but he drives crazy. So I'm so worried about, like, him beating us there. Because where I heard he was at wasn't like, it was like Staten Island or something. He had to drive on, like, the belt or whatever. Like, he wasn't that far. You get what I'm saying? He was in Brooklyn. I heard where he was at. He was not that far. So I'm like, we gotta go. So we start running from the train station. We running, we dashing, we speeding. We get up in the house. I'm like, whew, I'm here, okay. She like, all right, start packing up your stuff. That way you'll be ready. I kid you not, you guys, I picked up one shirt, bro. One damn shirt. And I had my duffel, she was holding my duffel bag. I had one shirt and I was putting it in. My phone started ringing. Hello? I'm outside. I'm outside. Get your shit and come outside right now. Okay. Hang up the phone. Sound even more mad. So I'm over there, boom, 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 boom. I'm putting my stuff in my bag. I'm getting it, y'all. I'm moving like it's no tomorrow. Then I'm going downstairs. She's like, you want me to come with you? I was a little nervous because like she came with me. He was gonna yell at both of us, and I don't want her to get yelled at because like I'm older by a couple days. So I didn't want to get, you know, I don't like her getting yelled at, especially, you know what I mean? So I'm like, alright, boom. That's not a good thing to get yelled at from that person. So boom, we go, whatever. Now I go downstairs. He said thank you, and he took my bag from her. I think he said thank you, took my bag from her, put my bag in the trunk, and then he asked her like, where did y'all go? And she told him like, oh, we just went to Atlantic, whatever. My grandmother gave us a list to pick up from Target for her, so we went and picked it up and came back. That was it. He like, okay, thank you. He got in the car. He told me to get in the car. So I'm in the car. He starts to drive, right? And we're not saying nothing. No music is playing, nothing. And whenever he's driving, there's always music playing. So when there's no music and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to hear it. Like, oh. So we sitting in the car. So he like, it was a red light. He was like, I'm gonna ask you this once. Why'd y'all go to Atlantic Terminal? And I'm like, I wasn't the type to really lie, so I was just like, she wanted to see somebody. Her grandmother wanted us to pick up stuff, so we just made a trip and went. He like, who was you with? I was with her. She was with the boy. Feel me? He like, okay. He like, I heard something else. What you hear? He like, I heard that y'all was all up on boys and kissing boys and y'all. I ain't even had my first kiss yet. Like, so I'm in 5th grade and I didn't even have my first kiss yet. Do y'all understand that? I'm a whole virgin with everything. The only thing I ever did with a boy was hug them. Nothing else. I was a real virgin. I didn't even know how to kiss a boy. Like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, yeah, no, that can't be true. Like, it's not. I start getting mad because one thing I hate is when people lie on me or lie on my name or tell me something about me that I don't know about myself, or I don't, like, you get what I'm saying? I hate that. So I'm like, no, that's not what happened. So now we're going back and forth, but I'm not trying to make it too tense because he's already mad. We're going back and forth, whatever. He like, this is your punishment. You can either have me tell your mother and you still get to see your sister or whatever, or we keep this between us, but you can't see your sister for, I think he said 2 weeks. I was like, what?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What?
You dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh?
Do I tell you you can't see your girlfriends for 2 weeks when you go do whatever you want to do and I'm left in the shadows? Or like, what? I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie, my sister's a bad influence on me. She really is. She's her own person. She's a bad influence or whatever the case may be. But I love her to death. And I felt like, even looking back on it, I still felt like, damn, like you said, I can't see her for a certain amount of time. That's not like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that was really like a drag to me. Like, if that's for all that, you could have just told my mother, because I know my mother was gonna be mad when DoorDash told my mom, and he was like, oh, you know, she's not allowed to see the shower. My mom asked why. She continues to ask why. He didn't tell her. He just said because, you know, they're on punishment from each other. They need some space from each other. She's a bad influence. She didn't take my phone or nothing. She constantly came in my room for a week and asked me why, you know, we not thinking, because she wanted to know, because she's nosy. But I didn't say nothing. No funniness, no. He told her, like, a while ago, like, he told her, after all that happened, he told her, and he was just telling her everything, like, that I ever did, and she got so, like, aggressive with me, and that's when that was while we were going through what we were going through. So I found this so, like, thing, like, if that's the case, that's like a whole, what we was going through, I was in freaking 8th grade, 5th, 6th, 5th, 6th, 7th. That was a whole like 3 years later. Like you're telling her everything that I did. Like, it was just like wow. Like I could have just told her that my damn self. But okay. So I was really like hurt. I was basically punished. I couldn't see my sis. I had to stay away from her. We was on the phone and stuff like that and texting, but I had to sneak to text her and stuff like that because I didn't want nobody like saying that they taking away my phone or anything. Mind you, I paid for my phone myself. Your girl wasn't working, but I saved my money and I paid for my phone myself. Thank you very much. So I was not giving up my phone for nothing regardless because I paid for that. But I was just so hurt. Like, damn, I couldn't see her or think her. Like, looking back at that, it's like, you know, you don't have so much time in the world. So you make a few mistakes, cool, whatever the case may be. But for somebody to, like, pull you away from somebody, I feel that very wrong. That's like pulling a child away from its mom, you know. I feel very offended by it because I was like, damn, like, you know, see what we going through with COVID. God forbid she ain't make it through COVID, you know what I'm saying? I would have been looking back at times like, I remember this time we could have talked to each other. I remember this time we used to get in trouble a lot. So I remember this time we got in trouble and we were separated from each other again. And it's just like, you know, you don't got all the time in the world. So I feel like that was not the best consequence. Not finna throw shade, but I was like, that was not the best punishment to like say I can't see my sister. Like I never did that, like, you know, to anybody, like, oh, you spent more time doing this, so like than me, then so like I never gave nobody an ultimatum. That's not me. You're gonna do what you do when you want to do it, how you want to do it, because I do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it, who I do it with, whatever. That's just me. I do what I want. But yeah, y'all, that was a story time. I basically was grounded technically. I snuck out to see my ex and like it just ended bad. It just ended bad. Like I just did not like the way it ended at all. Do not try to stay at home. Do not sneak out to see no boy on the net. I'm pretty sure some of y'all probably did or do already. Don't do it, because I'm telling you, the first time I snuck out was like that. It was just bad. It's not good at all. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this story time. Make sure you guys like, comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time I post, upload, do anything on the channel, because coming with bangs only. And for anybody that I spoke about in this video, feel offended about anything in any type of way, I don't know what to say. This is my channel and I'm allowed to say whatever I want. But yeah, I didn't like that DoorDash separated us. I felt very offended by that. I don't still feel offended now. It's like, it's whatever. Because now, think about it. He separated us, you guys. And you want to know something? My sister doesn't even live out here no more. She lives in Delaware. So it's like, you separated us and that could have been more time with us having with each other. Which is why I feel so thing about, you know, when she comes up here, I make it mandatory. I'm making my mission to make sure that I could be able to see her or something. Because I don't like how things went down and shit like that. Right? So yeah, he separated us, which I didn't like, and I still don't like that he has separated us. Oh well, it happened. It is what it is. To my ex, I don't even know if this nigga watch my channel, but whatever. I don't care if you feel some type of way. And tell my sis, hey baby, I know you watching. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, I got a video coming of me installing this myself. I made this wig myself, installed it myself. Like, are you shitting me? Shitting me. Period. Later, Review Gang, hashtag Review Nation.
Fuck, I look like going back and forth with a little bitch that is not on my level. I do not give a fuck, tell a bitch try her luck, she'll get folded like a pretzel.